Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike Pinckaers, working for the Royal Dutch Touring Club now for 20 years. In the next 10 minutes, I want to share some experiences of our touring club working with connected cars. It's not the newest techniques we use, but our motto is just start with it and then look what experience you will get from consumers and using this for future appliances. I will answer 3 questions. What's the focus of a national player like ANWB working in the Netherlands? I will show you some results on pilots we are doing. And last but not least, what can we learn from these experiences we already have? But to begin, I want to show you some features of our touring club. We were founded in 1883, have nearly 4 million members, and it shows that we are in a small country, but it's very densely populated country, so the need for things like traffic management is very high in our country. We have some 3,600 employees and also a road patrolling organization of 900 road patrols. So we support our members also at the road. We are doing some things on road safety and on smart mobility. And what is of importance is that being an association, you are very close to the members, the consumers. So they trust you, and this is something you need in the connected world. These developments were also important for the other speakers, so I will not speak too much about it. It's the multi-model concept, it's the non-ownership, and the last point is that you see Connected growing every day with a lot of new players, and that this is also something of importance, because what was already mentioned is that there are new players, so people, they have to learn each other, to trust each other for things like sharing data. Last but not least, the e-call. It's mentioned that it's coming very late, but I think the advantage is that all the players now have to use the embedded system, so it's not only key players who do it, but everybody has to use the system. This is our focus for this year. We say, well, we are working on breakdown services, so make them better, and we do this by diagnostics on distance and also prevention of breakdowns. And this is the way we can improve it by connected techniques. We also use the data for road safety. e-call is an example, but you also can map dangerous locations, and we can inform other members that if you pass them, then you have to take care at these points. And the last thing is that we look for fuel efficiency. The people themselves, they can look on their device how much they have used. And as said, it's not maybe the newest technique, but they really value it, these things. And we can see that looking to the pages that the people they use. To give you a quick view inside, I show you some sources we use. We have this pilot of more than 500 members. The first stage was to discover which hardware would be the best. Like I said, we also want to use older cars, so not the cars with the embedded systems. And for that reason, we finally have chosen for OBD2 dongle. It's really easily to install. And we also asked it, the members, and it was about 90% who said, well, it's easy or very easy to install. We also a member of DITSM, who shares knowledge on cooperative systems, but this is the next step, I think. We don't use it now, but we can already see that we have to overcome some obstacles at that site. We have a partnership with TomTom. We have a lot of data on, for example, locations of interesting campsites, fuel stations, and things like that, and we can bring it into the maps of TomTom, and the members can use it. Right now, we are dealing with the next stage of our pilot with the OBD2 dongle, and we can see that tracking, driving behavior, and full use are the things which are most important for the members, looking to their behavior and using it. Some results not on the slide I can mention is that people, they want more detailed information than we give them now, but we can't get all this information. And people want to have more detailed information on the data storage and security. And they ask especially to be cautious with speeding data. And we try to give them this security, but they really want to know a lot of it. Well, overlooking these experiences, we can say that there are some challenges on our way. Much of the useful data are restricted, so we make choices on incomplete information. And I think the main things to tackle is that consumers are not able to decide and support whether the data of his motor vehicle can be shared with preferred parties and suppliers. We also can see that other market players like TomTom, they can't get everything to use this data and to develop smart applications. And on the cooperative side, we can also see that on private-public cooperation, we can't get all the data to get access to better information on black spots, dangerous driving, and data for efficient traffic management. It's not only in the automotive industries that we have this experience, but also on public transport. In the Netherlands, we had only a restricted access to public transport data, but it has been ended now, and all companies can use these data now. It's the same with, for example, the parking data. The parking centers, they are very cautious with giving these data, because if you want these data on a distance, they think that in the meantime there can be new parking places for these people who will come to the parking center. So they are very cautious with the data. One solution could be an open platform, of course secured, like one of the former speakers already said. And this data must be united, so you need standardized and interoperable systems for this. Now my last slide is showing what our members want to do with the data. It's not meant to show you that we have a high ranking here, but it shows that the members, the consumers, they want to share the data with more than one player. So they want to share it with more players, and then by that means you can use the data in a more efficient way. Thank you for your attention.